What's up, guys? This is Dr. Alchemist, the Neo Scholar. Alright. Hey, real quick, let's do our homework before. Let's do some like news and media. I won't talk long because, alright, sound off below. This is what I'm thinking for the channel, alright? Shout out to my friend, A5A. Tail. Yay. Shout out to my chapter, Gamma Lambda and U Signal Lambda. Got San Francisco chapter. And then the Baldwin Hills chapter. Come on. So, hey, if you're Greek or Divine 9, sound off. Alright? If you're Greek, just sound off. Let me know. Let me know when you all cross and what school. Yeah? And if you're not Greek and you're M.F.A me, put M.F.A me and where you went to college. Yeah? Alright, let's do that. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing because my goal is to do 5 videos a week. So, like, do I batch videos? Like, because, like, you know, I have today off, which is Saturday, and tomorrow, well, I have to work. But I don't know. When I go to my part-time job, when I go to work, when I work that raggedy part-time job, and it's only, not even going to go why it's raggedy. Yeah, it's raggedy. Don't hire people at full-time to come to part-time. I'm going to say this again. Don't, like, what is part-time no more? People can't live off of real part-time. You feel me? Don't hire full-time people and then get part-time. Don't have no strategy. And then we ain't making the money. And then I want to cut hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all want to open this nice big store, The Grove, you know, and we did all this work. You can't. I'm cool. Stick me at 4 shifts. I'm cool. But I'm looking for something new. I'm like, this is crazy. The job market's crazy. I have an M.F.A. And I got stuck working at Pottery Barn. And that's why you gotta hustle, bro. I work at Pottery Barn doing visuals. And I've worked in corporate Gap. Get my job. We're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about it. It's gonna be a quick video. Let me know about batch videos. Okay, let me know about my videos. When I do like talking about Pokemon or gaming content, it'll be a little more quicker because I'm doing like article conversations. And then the One Piece one will be long form, so like 40 minutes an hour. Because there has to be some type of like balance, right? Okay, so I'll sound down below. And like, my goal is to do 3 chapters a week. It's a lot. Because if we do 3 chapters a week and there's 1,500 chapters, allegedly, let's say Oda goes there. Yes, he might pass the shit. But that means it's going to take me 10 years. Which is job security. And, hey, bro. Yeah, talking to you. I want to thank everybody for coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, repost. My socials are down below. My IMDb is down there. And we're the credentials, man. We're the credentials, for a community. We're about to be together for 10 years. Yeah, for One Piece content. And then once the Switch come out, we're adding the gaming element. In my journey, I guess the vlogging, I'll be vlogging and stuff about my, leveling up to competitiveness. I want to go compete. I want to go to I want to go to nationals, bro. I'm not saying I'm going to win worlds. I want to at least qualify. That'd be really cool, right? Show these kids how to do it. Old school gamer. And then, also the third element of the channel, I want to start doing YouTube lives, maybe once a month. I have my best friend, childhood friend, K-Mac, which we're coming up with his name right now. I think he's going to be Dr. Paragraph. Dr. Paradox. And he has a logo or everything, and you're not gonna see his face, but that's been my childhood friend since I was a kid, 7, 8 years old, and he could really complete that gaming side of me and the manga anime, that intuition, that inner child. And I mean, to this day, we talk all the time. We're playing, we're about to both be on Pokemon Waves and Winds, and I know, like, I chose entertainment. I chose to be in front of the camera. I'm comfortable, and, like, that's not his life. But, like, we really be talking about some funny ass shit. Like, we can talk about anything. We talk about Sakura, talk about Rock Lee. We can talk about anything. And one thing I value from him, he knows about all the new shit that's going on, like manga and manhwa. So I definitely want to hop on live. Like, okay, we'll have like on the docket like 10 things to talk about, and he'll go through like the 10 things he's watching or reading, like manga and anime. So for people that are looking what's new or like who's the newest artist out there, y'all can go get that information. You know, that's not my specialty, but it's his. So I'd definitely love to talk about it. Like, oh, you know, we can watch trailers or like, you know, see images. And so y'all can know what's going new. So, you know, like kind of like a news report. So tell me if y'all like that. Like do that once a month, you know, we'll hop on live. Of course you can watch that. And then, you know, we'll put down like the top 10 we're going to talk about, like kind of in the description. And then y'all can go like on Viz or whatever and, you know, support, man, support. That's what I'm thinking, because I look at him like he's looking at the, you know, what's the future, what's current. I'm kind of like the historian archaeologist. I'm like all about like, I love the past, I love the tsunami era, like that core. Like I'm that person that's gonna, like the core ones, we gotta make sure we pay homage and love them because those are artworks, man. And it's like a future mangaka, I want mine to be read throughout history. You know, like I have to watch Digimon Tamers every year. Like, oh my god, I want to make my own Digimon. Anyway, so let me know all that on the comments. Also let me know if you want me to talk about Digimon. I love Digimon. Alright, so we're here. Remember, screen record, tick, get your Carmax. Let's introduce the crew. Got Dr. Spot over there. The Going Mary. Dip. Bulbasaur, Bubble. Miss Eevee. You know? Of course, you got Mercury, Rock Lee, Renji. You can tell what kind of characters. I like the hard workers. Iron Man, Prototype, Gogeta. And so everybody get your water. Hey, on my channel, we'll be here 10 years. I need y'all to be around. Everybody grab your gallon. Yeah, you. Or grab a water bottle. This is the requirement for the channel. Everybody must have a water bottle. If you can't afford the ones that's in my refrigerator, get these from Dollar Tree. And I really want y'all to be, I'm not doing health and wellness, but like, drink a gallon a day. I think if you're a man, if you're a woman, drink a half a gallon. I know. It helps your skin. Thank y'all for coming. Like, subscribe, repost. I'm having such a blast, and I think I'm really getting my groove. My goal is to get to 100 videos by the summer, and then I'll start critiquing. All right, let's go. This is supposed to be quick. Damn it! I can't stop it. K-back, I can't. Why? This is my therapy. Oh my god. Sidebar. So let's say like I'm not homeless, but if I become homeless, and I write on my cardboard box like, nominated lead actor, Emmys, like in the film festival, tip, and then like I start doing like YouTube content on my cardboard box. But y'all still watch if I'm like struggling out there. Like I'll have this desk in my cardboard box. That's what it's looking like. Okay. I'll shout out to my friend. All right. Go ahead. Here we go. Are you recording? We're recording. Boom. This is so fun. All right. Pokemon wins and waves. All right. Let's get into the artwork. Let's get into it. So I love this. Okay. Is this cerulean or teal? That's a teal. And then we have blue. Like we have the royal blue, baby blue. I'm going to say baby blue. Shout out to South Pole. If you wore South Pole, sound down below. Because my color was baby blue. On God. See the new trailer for Pokemon Wins and Pokemon Waves coming to Nintendo Switch. Get the first details about the upcoming games, including a look at the main characters and the new first partner, Pokemon. So we have 2 articles we're going to be going over. I just want to get some more details. I want to talk about it. Like, I'm so excited. I'm coming back for competitive play. Like, Wolfie VGC inspired me to come back. And also, Techie 101 is like my main point of reference while I'm doing One Piece. So, like, you know, yeah. So, if they ever watch this, it'd be really cool to meet them. But, like, you know, I have a parasocial relationship with them, so I don't know them. So, of course, like, they wouldn't like who the fuck is that? You know. All right, here we go. Focus. The new Pokemon presents revealed an exciting trailer for Pokemon Wins and Pokemon Waves. Upcoming entries in the Pokemon video game series. Developed by Game Freak. Did y'all know Game Freak started off as a magazine first? Or was it the Pokemon? I think it was Game Freak, yeah? You know what? I'm going to do a little mini documentary on Game Freak. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Let me know if y'all be interested in like me doing little documentaries on like the origins of like systems and things or games. Like, you know, I don't mind. You know, so I think what happened was it started off as a magazine. Is that the one? Because I'm getting that mixed with the Pokemon creator, but the Pokemon creator came from insects, and then they built that. I think Game Freak was first a magazine. They was publishing how to guides or something on like arcade games or like just console games on like how to beat them, you know. And then they later launched their studio. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Let me write that down. Oh shit! Let me type that in. Game Freak mini doc. Exclusively for Nintendo Switch. Okay. Game Freak exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you. Bring back exclusivity. I don't like everything being everywhere. Keep my Fable on Xbox. Keep my Pokemon on like Nintendo and Mario and Sonic. Keep my JRPGs. Do not like oh yeah, on the comments. Y'all might say something. No. At one point in time, consoles said something. It said the vibe. So like and my one player games or like my fighting games, like my classic arcade games, you're gonna get that like a good RPG, man. Like remember like X-Men Ultimate Alliance and stuff like that, like where you had all them characters. I mean, great storytelling. That's your PlayStation. You're gonna get that as a lot of one player stuff or like arcade competition stuff, and then you're gonna get into like family stuff. I feel like or like more wackier, you know, fun, creative stuff like Pokemons and like Zelda, Harvest Moon was on PlayStation. Diddy Kong Racing. That whole situation is family's fun. So and the consoles look so cool. Like they weren't just a box or something. Like they were very futuristic and they said something. So, you know, as a future game designer and developer, stuff like that, I know I have very lofty goals, but like I want to create my own like handheld console, you know, and that'd be really cool to do like Game Boy games, like Game Boy style games, like kind of like Fire Red, Leaf Green, like in that type of art style, and like have PlayStation 1's CGI cutscenes in it. That's kind of like my vision, like release one game a year and have other like indie artists make titles for yours, you know, for my console, and it's exclusive, bro. Of course you can have some stuff that goes across platform, but if you really are selling your product for a niche audience, like, you should be happy about it, bro. Like, it's a lot of money. If there's 100,000 people that supporting you, like my goal to get 100,000 subscribers, and they're paying like $20 a game, like, you know, or $50 a game. That's a lot of money, but like $40 a game, I think that's a good amount, or $25 times 100,000. That's like, you know, $1 million. You're out there. So like, what are we doing? Like, they need more and more and more. But anyway, so the Pokemon that live in harmony. Hold on. These new titles featuring open world to explore with beautiful wind-swept islands and a vast ocean with glittering waves. Are we still recording? Yeah, we are. Are we still recording? Good. Are you good? Good. The Pokemon that live in harmony with this region's lush environment has developed their own unique ecosystem. During this adventure, you'll team up with all kinds of Pokemon to overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the forces of nature that block your path. At times, Pokemon wins and Pokemon waves. Outfits. Okay. Game Freak call me. Game Freak call me. Let me sketch up some designs. You know what I'm saying? My mom be saying, you know what I'm saying? My mom loves saying that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're cool. They're cool. I'm some forces on them. Some Timbos. Okay, but if it's winds and waves. Okay. On winds, they're like, oh my god, well, I'm thinking about Amelia Earhart. Like, they're kind of like in jumpsuits. Like, you know, like Air Force jumpsuits or something like that. That'd be dope, right? Something cool. And in waves, they be. I know we did this with Team Aqua and Team Magma, but like kind of cooler. Like, okay, they're kind of like air pilots, that vibe, Amelia Earhart type shit, and then type shit. That's crazy. The kids. I like this. Like, makes my teeth look white. And Pokemon Waves, I know we did like the Navy Marines, but maybe something kind of like. I just keep thinking about yeah, let's go Marine. You know, why not? That'd be cool. So like, I would do the concept of the Air Force for the winds and the Navy for waves. That'd be really cool. You know, like kind of like my Digimon Tamers version. And you can still make it kid friendly, but you can do cute stuff. Like, you can even have a dress and stuff like that for her. You know? But no, cool. Design looks great. I love this. I love the illustration. Let's talk about the design. I was just thinking about, like, you know, once we get looking at the starter Pokemon, I was like, man, like, they're, you know, I was like, first looking like, oh, they kind of look lame. But what I realized that's missing from the designs now from the beginning is we started with the illustration. So watch this. So we have the Pokemon illustration, and this is just coming from my master's in fine arts from Academy of Art and fashion design, but also, you know, I am a self-claimed innovation designer because I've evolved past fashion design because I can design anything. But it's something about the original starters. And this right here. So let's get into it. This is coming. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's get into this. All right. Cool. So this, you know, this is an illustration, hand-drawn illustration. This wasn't digital. And I think you see so much character and depth and the design, like as you see this shading right here. So they probably use like a burnt orange shade and then went over here with like a cool gray. Some cool grays to really like deepen it and shadows and add contrast, you know? Because right here, his head is turned here, so you have this natural shadow. You see how like there's a shadow right there? And so when you're like illustrating, and you know, we all do this, or rendering, you know, they didn't have as much as like the texture rendering, but as far as like the color rendering is gorgeous, it's beautiful. And so as you can see that the light is hitting here, right? And how do you know the light is hitting here? Is because there's shadow. Yeah? So when light is hitting, it creates a shadow. So if I turn right here, you know, let me see if I can mirror it. See our shadow? Boom. The light's hitting here, but there's shadow. Yeah? So that's kind of how things work. So the light's hitting here, See the lights hitting here. And then the shadow. These design elements, or the illustration, I think brings more depth to it. So my complaint is not the digital design, it's where we're starting. Okay, I understand. So I think after we've done the idea phase and design theory, and we need to start with just like sketches, and then go into this illustration phase. I think that's gorgeous, gorgeous, and it just shows like talent. And we can see another artist in ArtStation, but look at that. Look how much, and you can tell whoever this guy is. Shout out to him, Giraji. Tanga Gengo, okay? But I just want to just look at this. Oh, wow, he had texture. Now this is good. Yeah, this is great. I would have toned down a little bit the fur right here because it's giving a little mangy mud. But I think it's beautiful, And this is why we is there nothing wrong with having editors and an editing eye? Because I'm a designer and I was this is perfect. But just needs to be, I can say this just be blended out a little bit more. Right here, it's a little too stark. If we're gonna, this is it. This needs to be, I would say clean. Maybe, continue that. So it can feel more cohesive. But great attention. It caught my eye. So it's beautiful and great. And so we go from there. And see the sketching. See? Let's see. Let's see. Look at that. Love that. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay. And tell me if you like content like this. Me going through, wow, this is turning into oh my God. Jesus Christ. How did we get here? Okay. Sorry this. But, okay. So, come on. There we go. Zoom. We go. Still recording. So just look at the character. Now, I don't see shading where the light hits. Oh, well, hold on. I kind of do in this Pidgey because this is a little bit darker. But I love that started from here. Look how much personality that is. Gorgeous. And this is where the phase starts. So we should start at the sketch phase. And then from the sketch phase, we go into that illustration that we saw. Wow, this is really good. Look at that. Just lines. Word-to looks amazing. I think this is perfect. Perfect. This is truly perfect. Look at that. Sketching, pencil, hand-drawn. Can't beat that. Clean lines. What they probably did was sketch it out. I would draw it, and then I would put tracing paper over it and trace over it to really clean. Then get a micro. The micro pens, I forgot, they're 0.01, 0.1, 0.111. They're these little pens that have different millimeters in it. I forgot what they're called. I haven't used them since grad school. I use just pencil. But I would go, well, I do have them too, the micro pens. I do have them online. I do have them when I'm doing design work. But I don't use them as often as I used to. But I would go, I would do my base, just a rough, put it over, that, and then redraw it again, and then transfer it to I don't want to call it's more it's a different type of paper that absorbs color, like a multimedia paper. So you would you would put the tracing paper down, illustrate it on your composition notebook, transfer it to clean it up more to tracing paper. Then I will go from tracing paper, I'll clean it up more and put it onto multimedia paper. I would go then from multimedia paper back, put it on tracing paper, and really get it, really get that final. Put it back, then transfer it back onto multimedia paper through like a light box so I can see through, and get the micro pen to really get these strong lines. You see that? That's all micro pen. And then use like a pencil, but like now like a number 2 pencil. I think it's great. You can change your grip or your pressure. And gorgeous, man, gorgeous, inspiring, man. Look at that personality. And then like so some of these are hard lines. You can just, that's like those little pens. Or maybe use different type of pencils because it's different pencil grades. So I think just using that mixed media is beautiful. I'm almost off my rant. And then going to there into the video game, you know? And then I think this is more digital. Let me see where the digital is. Perfect. Let's see if it pulls up. Okay. Now these look like digital drawn. This is good. No, let's hold on. Let's see digital. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfection, right? Man, that's really drawn. Let's see. If we can see, let's see if we can get some Pokemon here. And I'm trying to find an example. Hold, man. Hold. Oh, I love that. But it's just like, okay, this looks like it's digital design. Oh, this is a perfect example. This is digital design, but like it doesn't feel. If you've done this with actual different mediums, it would just be more contrast, and you'll be able to shade and really get. It's just very busy. I mean, very talented whoever did that. But like, let's see if I find a really good example so I can move off this. Started Gen 1, you know, fire red, leaf green. Because we did 3D at the time. There we go. Bulbasaur is fine, but like, look at Squirtle. It's just no life in there. Bulbasaur looks great because that's illustration going to like a digitized, but like, look at that. I love him down, but there's it just looks one note. Like with the Sailor Moon Crystal, you know, I think this looks great versus, you know, look at this. Okay? And then look at that. No life. So, anyway, that was a rant. Oh my God, the video got longer than I was supposed to. I apologize. Let's roll through this and then we'll be out of here. So, you know what? We'll talk about this later. Let's just finish talking about this article. Wow. Oh, I can rant. Your main character will sport a different outfit depending on which version of the game you play. And of course, you'll set out with one of the 3 first partner Pokemon. Will you choose a grass type by partnering with Brout, the lively but clumsy being chick Pokemon? Okay. Perhaps you'll heat things up with a fire type by picking Pom-Bon, Gillis. Okay. And friendly puppy Pokemon. Not no Rockweiler. If water, like, you know, give me a falcon. If you want to give me a bird, give me a falcon. If you want to give me a puppy, give me a Rottweiler. Or like a husky. Cane Corso. Water types are more your speed than the intelligent water gecko. Okay, I don't mind the gecko, but we did the gecko idea already. I love these Pokemon, but I'm saying, yo, it'd be so great if we did a koi fish. I know we already got Magikarp, but we could do another one. Right? You feel it? What if they all were inspired by like mythological Animals. Okay, walk with me. So if we did the koi into the dragon, the egg into the phoenix, so that'd be like the chick, and then maybe a griffin, or like a lion kind of coin, or the incineroar, or like maybe Cerberus, like Cerebro. Cerberus, the three-headed dog from Hades. That would be fire. Giving like Dodrio vibes. Like, you know, based on mythology. Now that would be cooking some Crisco. Cool. Cool. They're cute. Cute. Greninja's gonna be jealous. Trail also shows off a pair of special Pikachu with brand new looks. We'll have to wait a bit longer to learn how Mr. Win-Chu and Miss Wave-Chu. Okay, so I'll be with Wave-Chu. Will be involved in the adventure. This is Grandpa. Is this not giving like Naruto? Oh my God, we're at 30 minutes. Is this not giving Ma and Pa? You know? That's dangerous being there. I'm too active. Look at them. Okay, we got the button down on. And a little sun hat. Man, this is Grandma and Grandpa. Come on, Mom and Pa. That's my mom and papa. That's what's here in Louisiana. I'm gonna start calling my mom. Mama? That's my mom and papa. Come on, little cutie. Got a little two-piece, getting a little stomach out. Additionally, it was announced that beginning with Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, Brazilian Portuguese will officially be supported as a language players can choose. Oh, Brazilian. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Now, even more fans around the world will be able to play this new adventure in their native language. Look for global simulations release. Look for the global simulations. No, that's not simulation. That's not simulations. Lord help me. How do you say that? Phonetics. What? Simultaneous. Oh my God. Simultaneous. Phonetics work. Yep. Drag me. I don't care. And let's see. Look for the global simultaneous release of Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves in 2027, and keep checking Pokemon.com for more information on Pokemon Winds and Waves. Okay, great. Well, if you like this, then let me know. And man, I'm enjoying myself. So in the comment, which one are you gonna choose? Oh no, we'll do that next video. I want to see, which one are you gonna choose? Winds or Waves? And how would you want to design your character? Because you know they're gonna have like different like designs of like the outfits you can choose and stuff like that. So, all right, this is Dr. Alchemist, M.F.A, your scholar, signing out. You ready? Dr. Spot, we're out.